Fellow loved ones, TJ is back. I love sharing insight that will help you expand your mind, heal your body, and feed your soul. And today we are here with another installment of our Psychic Abilities series. If you have not yet checked out the first, I shouldn't say the first, it's actually the third video about psychic abilities, but I shared 13 psychic abilities in this video here. Click there if you haven't seen it yet, and then come on back here while we briefly discuss this particular gift. And let me know, I just really want to know. I feel like a lot of people may resonate with this one. This one is Walker of the Worlds. Walker of the Worlds. Let's just sit with that. What does that mean to you? What does that mean? I would love to know if this is you, and if you could share in the comments, like, what aspect of Walker of the Worlds resonate with you? Like, just that phrase, Walker of the Worlds. If you are a Walker of the World, you know the wisdom of the earth, and you can move between realms. Yes. Is this you? Is this you? Is this you? And you know the wisdom of the earth. It's like home to you. This gift brings the ability to communicate with nature and work closely with the ancestors. So many people do this. Is this you? You there sitting in your cubicle right now, looking all unassuming as a walker of the world, moving between the realms. Let us know. I love this. I love all of the ability. I love them all. But the Walker of the Worlds, it takes me back to when I remember over and over again watching the different movies on TV. Even, let's just name them, The Golden Compass. What's the other one? The first Transformers, Avatar. Just to name three. I remember leaving out of those movies almost in tears. Full-on grown woman, almost in tears, because I wanted an Optimus Prime. I wanted the big polar bears. I wanted this connection with something otherworldly that was here for the highest good. I wanted that, you know what I'm saying? I wanted that support. I wanted that friend. I wanted that family, not only here in the physical, but also otherworldly, magical. I really wanted that. The Avatar movie, I wanted to look like that. I wanted, get me together. I just wanted that magic. And here at that time, had no idea that I had it. We all do. And so Walker of the World, just that phrase alone, really and then the wisdom of the earth and can move between realms. You can communicate with nature. So by nature, some people can communicate with the trees. They know what the trees are saying. Trees speak. Nature speaks to each other. And you know what? I'm gonna tell you this. This is a little exercise that I want you to try. And let me know if you try it and what happens. I'm gonna try it. I have to find something to use to record. Okay. If you have a question, ask the question and take a recorder, sit it outside. Okay, sit it outside overnight and see if you get the answer from nature. Nature speaks, and it speaks to each of us differently. Okay, so whatever, for example, if you ask the question, say we were sitting together and you asked a question, and then you put the recorder out there and then brought it back in, and then you could hear the answer. I may not be able to hear that answer because nature is speaking to you. then you can actually understand the answer, however it comes through. I don't, is it just like a download? Is it, you can hear it? Is it like symbols, signs, or whatever? Try that. I'm getting, oh my goodness, my skin is starting to crawl. Ooh, 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 ooh. I have to find something to record because I have to do that. And I have to report back what my findings. But I'm challenging you to try it too. Let's just do this together. I really want to know how it works for you. Anyway, back to what I was saying. This is really a short one, but very, I would say, deep and dynamic in my mind. Okay, so you might be someone who can actually communicate, with the trees and the earth and the planet. You may be able to feel into or see or hear what it needs, what it's telling you, what the message is, what you need to share with the world, or how you need to navigate, through this life. Okay, it could be any number of things. And you also can work closely with the ancestors. Some people are a little nervous about doing ancestor work because they're not necessarily sure at this time what they're communicating with. But you, as a walker of the world, you have more of a resonant knowing about the entities that you are communicating with that are for the highest good. I always put that there because I like to make it clear that I'm only talking about what is of the light. Okay. And also, a walker of the world is a healer and a spiritual teacher who is a bridge between spiritual and physical worlds. So in many ways, a lot of us are this, and it looks different. But then there are levels and depths, you know what I'm saying, to this, and we can all develop these things, especially if you have a resonance and you're like, wait, I think that might be something that's probably calling me to it. Then you can go ahead and develop it. And this particular one, aside from obviously meditating, this particular one, a great way to develop it to start is being out in nature. You can meditate in nature. If you have a safe space outside in nature where you can meditate and zone out, I highly recommend that you get started and do that. You also might be a person who is an animal whisperer. You can communicate with the animals. You know what they're saying, what they need. You know what the symbolisms and all of that stuff. Animals might flock over to you on a regular basis. We have lots of animals that come through, all types of deer that like to live in the backyard. I don't even try. I love that they come, so I don't do a lot of planting or anything. And in that aspect, I like to try to develop that part of it for myself. I would love to actually know for sure that I am a walker of the world. It's so exciting. But I do know that there is some aspect of that for me, with that gift for me in terms of the communicating with the animals. And then I am trying my best to communicate with plants and things and feel into their energies and in a very mild way, basically like, should I water you or not? Because I tend to overwater. So baby steps like that. And I'm laughing about it and stuff because yes, you want to approach all of this with fun, amusement, and with childlike wonderment, because it is all good. These are gifts, and it's just really fun to tap into and to explore. Okay, I know people who are very, very good with animals. They could be walking their dog and then there's like a trail of deer behind them. There's been some deer walk up to the dog and they're sniffing the dog and, like it's one of their own, or they want to get in the car with them, or, that kind of thing. And it's very friendly and sweet. You know what I'm saying? I know people who there could be a dog on the street that's like, maybe harassing the neighbors and just got loose or something like that. And, they can go out and actually talk and calm the dog down. Birds. I honestly believe that my father is, I don't know. I feel like he's a bird whisperer because all the birds that just come. And then I think I kind of got some of that from him, because birds that don't live in this particular habitat or area show up in my yard. And it's like, wait a minute, there's so many. But anyway, walker of the worlds, is that you? Let us know. Until the next video, live simply and be kind.